What up? It's Nate with Grindhouse Capital. I'm going to read you some news. I'm not a financial advisor. From Decrypt, this tennis pro is auctioning part of her arm as an NFT. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, have taken the world by storm in recent weeks, giving artists, musicians, and other creatives the opportunity to tokenize their work and amass millions in some cases by making it cryptographically unique on blockchain. Oleksandra Olenikova, 20, is not a digital artist or a musician or in any way known in the crypto space. She is a professional tennis player who minted her first NFT on Wednesday, her first and last, she says. The tennis professional, who has an International Tennis Federation World Tour ranking of 30 and Women's Tennis Association ranking of 649, is offering one prospective buyer the lifetime rights to part of her arm. To be more specific, it's the section on the inside of her upper arm just above the elbow, a total area of 15 centimeters by 8 centimeters, 6 inches by 3 inches. That may sound like a small patch of real estate to anyone unfamiliar with the world of sports merchandising, but in the tennis world, that part of the body amounts to a billboard in Times Square. The winning bidder could resell it, leave it blank, or commission a tattoo or a piece of body art on that area. It would be visible every time she raises her right arm to take a shot at Wimbledon or the French Open. It would be on prime display at all of the 20 or so tournaments she takes part in every year. It could well be the start of a global trend in individual player sports. Here she is. She got some tats already. Phishing Attack. Let's see. From Cointelegraph. Phishing Attack uses PancakeSwap and Cream domains to steal money. Two Binance Smart Chain-based projects have been attacked by replacing their websites with a malicious interface. Two decentralized finance projects are reportedly being targeted by a DNS spoofing attack, according to reports from Monday morning U.S. time. PancakeSwap and Cream Finance, two projects deployed on BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, are phishing users into entering their private key on the website. Cream Finance is inaccessible at the time of writing, but PancakeSwap still loads correctly and showcases the phishing attempt. Upon trying to connect MetaMask, the page loads a fake window requesting the user to input their private key. This also happens on all browsers like Safari, where MetaMask is unavailable. There are almost no occasions when a user should input their seed phrase into a browser app, especially not when interacting with DeFi. I'm going to say it one more time. There are almost no occasions when a user should input their seed phrase into a browser app, especially not when interacting with DeFi. Your private key is the key to it all. You don't put it on there. So Binance Smart Chain is a smart contract chain built by Binance, kind of like Ethereum. We mostly are familiar with Ethereum, and they have competitors as far as their network. Cardano is one, Polkadot's one, Binance Smart Chain is one, EOS. There's a few. So some things you can get the jump on if they do well on Ethereum, then there'll have to be something kind of like it to fill that space in these upcoming ones. So as we got Uniswap, then you could tell that they was going to have something similar. It turns out to be PancakeSwap. So this is just on, I don't use Binance Smart Chain myself. Some of my people do. Cream Finance and the PancakeSwap teams confirmed that the issue is a DNS spoofing attack. The domain name service connects a domain name to an IP address on the web. It appears that the registration for the two services was hijacked to point to an attacker-controlled server. According to ICAM records, the DNS registration was updated for both websites on Monday, shortly before the reports of malicious activity. Both websites appear to be registered through GoDaddy. One possible explanation is that the team's accounts on the provider were hijacked, allowing the attacker to officially change the DNS routing point for the domains. As of 7 p.m. UTC, the Cream Finance team stated that the website is fully operational and secure. PancakeSwap also seems to have regained control of its website. The changes may not be immediately visible for users who visited the corrupted domain, requiring a browser cache cleanup. Today, Ripple asks court to force SEC to produce documents regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ripple has filed a motion to compel the SEC to produce documents regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the SEC, Security Exchange Commission, decided that Ripple was a security, which means it's stock in the company. If you owned XRP tokens, it was like owning stock, whereas they determined that Ethereum and Bitcoin were commodities. So Ripple is curious here. What makes those commodities but this a security? The lawyers who represent Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse and founder Chris Larson are asking federal judge Annalisa Torres to compel the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to produce documents relevant to its lawsuit against the blockchain company. In a motion filed on March 15th, they claim the SEC has failed to produce any documents apart from the ones that were selected by the regulator. Ripple wants the regulator to produce documents regarding Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two largest cryptocurrencies that have been defined as non-securities. Notably, it asserts that the economic substance of XRP transactions doesn't differ from that of the aforementioned cryptocurrencies, even though the token often faces criticism for its centralization. The SEC claimed that the documents related to Bitcoin and Ether were irrelevant in the case. Ripple says the blockchain accuses the SEC of withholding potentially exculpatory evidence, claiming that it's clear that exchanges were told that XRP wasn't a security. Based on information gleaned to date, it is clear that the SEC was told by sophisticated market participants that XRP was not a security and solicited feedback on that position, but not provide a contrary public statement until it filed its allegations in this case in December. Learning all there is to learn about these facts, whether through internal or external communications, is relevant to the defense and will be central to the court's understanding several issues critical to the case. Ripple also wants the court to compel Ripple to produce documents from 10 custodians, including former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton. So someone in the SEC is a custodian of XRP. From Bitcoin.com. Survey unveils 72% of U.S. accredited investors are planning to invest in DeFi in 2021. I'm going to go ahead and skip to what qualifies them as accredited. Our 379 respondents are considered accredited investors who are able to trade securities that may not be registered, like cryptocurrencies. According to Rule 501 of the SEC, they must have a minimum income of $200K for individuals, which were 71% of our respondents, or $300K joint income, which are the remaining 29% of our respondents. So to be an accredited investor means you have to have a good bit of money to invest. 70% of the respondents have already invested into Bitcoin, which, as you can see, Bitcoin itself is separate from DeFi. Decentralized finance is taking the tokens that we've made into to be stores of value, such as Bitcoin, to take this and use it in a financial way is decentralized finance. According to Zangle, who surveyed 379 accredited investors, 67% of them have some knowledge about DeFi. Overall, such respondents claim to have developed a significant interest in the cryptocurrency industry over the past year. But the higher interest goes beyond the respondents, as 72.2% of them stated they were very likely to invest in DeFi in the next 12 months. 17% of the surveyed accredited investors are in the category of thinking that they would be somewhat likely to invest. Moreover, the crypto asset disclosure platform found that respondents invest more now than before the coronavirus pandemic. Per the figures, 70% of the surveyed U.S. accredited investors have invested in Bitcoin, which really should just be obvious as far as what the price was before coronavirus, what the price is now. Has to be more people now. Surveyed investors see Bitcoin as a store of value that will yield high returns either through short-term investments or by buying and holding. Still, respondents believe there is a lack of regulation regarding consumer protection in the crypto industry, including DeFi. According to the study, 78% of them think regulators need to protect investors more. The survey continued. Survey respondents believe that the things holding investors back from crypto are a lack of regulator protection, scams, and a lack of awareness and education around the industry. Although there is widespread interest in investing in DeFi, the survey concluded that Bitcoin is still the top pick for future returns. Zango explains that if accredited investors had 100,000 to invest but had to leave it for 4 years, 31.7% would still choose Bitcoin, while 29% would go into blue chip stocks as the better investment. The survey findings confirmed our belief that accredited investors are very excited about investing in crypto assets, but they are being held back due to lack of regulator protection, scams, and lack of awareness and education around the industry. It's extremely critical for the industry as a whole to step up and provide this new wave of investors with everything they need to ensure they have a positive experience and continue to invest. This is the definition of accredited investors. Anyone making over 200K or 300K joint. Crypto Globe. Is it you, Elon? Mysterious Dogecoin address holds 27% of Doge's supply, references Tesla's CEO. The mysterious Dogecoin address has managed to accumulate more than 27% of the altcoin's entire market supply. Doge, a meme coin that has been around since 2013, has continued to gain market attention thanks to high-profile Twitter mentions by Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk. A recent study found that Musk's tweets involving Doge had a significant impact on the altcoin's price and trading volume. It did. Pop artist Soulja Boy also contributed to the media hype for Doge, asking his 5.2 million followers last week whether they preferred Bitcoin or Doge. Bitcoin or Doge, he says in a tweet. Does not show the answer. Crypto community members have now uncovered a single Dogecoin address holding more than 36 billion Doge, or $2.5 billion. The anonymous address is in control of 27% of all Doge, with the top 20 addresses holding in aggregate 50% of the coin's total supply. The mysterious Dogecoin address has notably been seemingly hiding messages in transactions it's been sending out on Reddit via the r/crypto markets and the r/Dogecoin subreddits. Users have managed to decipher one which contained the birth date of Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Some had speculated the address could belong to Elon Musk based on the timing of Musk's tweets about the meme cryptocurrency and on the transactions the address has been making. Deciphering a series of transactions from binary code, users managed to get a string reading no Otis backwards. The string reads, "Is it you, Elon?" So I found a 36,812,300. No, I still got that wrong. Doge wallet with a hidden message to Elon Musk. "Is it you, Elon? Send back any amount to confirm." In this tweet. One Twitter warned investors that disproportionate holdings for Doge could lead to a price meltdown in the event the whale addresses began dumping. From Olu was Alawa Stoner. One address holds 27% of all Doge. Top 20 address holds more than 50% of all Doge. If they eventually dump on you, there's no way you will recover. This is the rich list of Dogecoin. Centralized as hell. Buy, bro, even if it's $1. Looks like it was a response. Hangping Zhao, CEO of cryptocurrency exchange Binance, also issued a similar warning over Doge skewed supply, in addition to calling the project abandoned. Pros and risks of Doge from CZ. Pros, it's cool, fun. PR manager Elon Musk, decentralized in the sense that there's no core team, it's abandoned. The risks, one address holds 27% of all Doge. Top 20 addresses hold more than 50% of all Doge. Kinda centralized in that sense. Abandoned. There's your Doge news. I hold some Doge. I got some Doge back in 2019, and out of all the coins that I have, it's the only one that I just don't have anything to back up any kind of project. The only reason I got it is because of its kind of the fun meme nature and it not really doing anything. I just got some for as a personal measure of how the market was behaving. I felt like if Doge starts popping, then people are just putting money in things that doesn't really matter. It was a gauge to me. As long as people, if the crypto market is more full of people that know what's going on, then there'll be more real projects getting funding. Whenever it starts getting Doge popping off, then we got a lot of people in there that doesn't really understand projects. That was my and I put 350 in and got 100,000 Doge. And of course, it's popped up to 8 cents. Now it's probably, I think it's at 6 cents now. So 6K off 350. That turned out to be all right. Not financial advice. Creator who sold NFT House for 500K will be living in an augmented reality lifestyle soon. From CNBC. Contemporary artist Krista Kim recently sold an NFT minted digital house for 288 Ether, value at over 500K, based on the cryptocurrency's price, or based on Ether's price Wednesday. The creation, called Mars House, is part of Kim's grand vision for the role augmented reality will play in the world, she explained in an interview on CNBC's Squawk Alley. Right now, a lot of the NFT art that's currently available on platforms, it's very limited parameter of how you can represent the art, Kim said Wednesday. It's represented basically as a digital file, a beautiful drawing, or a video on your screen. But my intention was to look beyond that. The new owner of Mars House, she said, will be able to upload the file into various metaverses, 3D immersive worlds, and experience the digital real estate there. She said Mars House represents the next generation of NFT art. For me, I actually foresee that we will be living in an augmented reality lifestyle within a very short period, Kim said, predicting it could happen in a couple of years. A view of Mars House. The metaverse is an informal term used to describe a collaborative and immersive virtual world, and companies like Roblox and Fortnite maker Epic Games are working on the concept. Augmented and virtual reality are key to providing a more immersive experience for these worlds. AR is technology that superimposes computer-generated images over real-world views, while VR goes further into a complete virtual space. Both have historically been associated with some sort of wearable headset or glasses. Facebook's Oculus is a well-known brand making virtual reality headsets, and the social media giant CEO Mark Zuckerberg has predicted big advances around AR and VR in the coming decade. Facebook plans to release smart glasses later this year. Microsoft has its HoloLens offering, and Kim noted Apple has long been rumored to be working on an AR project. Kim sees a central role for NFTs as the so-called AR lifestyle progresses. We're all going to be decorating our environments and our personal space, our fashion, she said, just like tattoos. People express themselves with tattoos. It's an art form. Well, people are also going to express themselves with digital assets and decorative pieces and collectibles, fashion, and accessories. There's the bedroom inside the Mars house. NFTs are blockchain-based assets that are unique by design, and their popularity has boomed in recent months. Among the most critical characteristics proponents say is allowing for documented ownership of digital items. The ownership of a particular NFT is recorded on a distributed digital ledger known as blockchain, which are also used to power cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. A range of assets are already being sold as NFTs, including basketball highlights, old tweets, and a rock album. They are speaking of Kings of Leon. Old tweet was Jack Dorsey. Basketball highlights was NBA Top Shot. Recently, RTFKT Studios sold a collection of NFT minted digital sneakers for the metaverse. Historic auction houses known for selling multi-million-dollar paintings have entered the crypto collectible fray too. Last week, an NFT collage from the artist Beeple sold at a Christie's auction for $69 million. On Tuesday, Sotheby's announced a partnership with digital artist Pack. Critics have dismissed the NFT boom as a flash in the pan destined to fade over time, and some note their soaring popularity and what people are willing to pay for them has coincided with a major rally in the value of many cryptocurrencies. NFTs are new for all of us, Sotheby's CEO Charles Stewart told CNBC on Tuesday, but there's a lot here that's really exciting and we think it has staying power. Kim agreed, stating that NFTs matched with art has a very strong value proposition because it does appreciate in value over time because it's a social asset. And there is a video on CNBC if you want to watch that video. And that is the end of what we got today. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Nate with Grindhouse Capital signing out. I'm not a financial advisor.